Shortly after the end of World War II, a devastated city in England began its difficult and time-consuming work of restoration. In the old city square stood a large statue of Jesus Christ, with his hands outspread, inviting whosoever will to come to him. On the pedestal were carved the words, "Come unto me, you who labor." In the process of restoration, the statue was eventually reassembled, except for the hands, of which no fragments could be discovered anywhere in the surrounding rubble. Someone commented that since the former hands could not be found, the sculptor would have to fashion new hands. But the people of that city cried out in protest, with the words, "No, leave him without hands." So today, in that old public square of that city, the restored statue of Christ stands, without hands, and on its base are carved these words, "I have no hands but yours." As I think of that story, I'm reminded of the passionate words of the poem written by Teresa Avila from the 16th century. Christ has no hands but our hands to do his work today. He has no feet but our feet to lead men in his way.
It is our job as men and women who have been saved and sanctified to pass on the light that we have received. It's our job to raise up the next generation of missionaries and pastors out of the young people who are longing and aching to be a part of something bigger. It is our job to pass on the baton of faith.
He has no tongue but our tongues to tell men how he died.
Oftentimes we can fall under the trap that if we have a building, a well-oiled machine, and a bunch of programs, people will just flock to the church to hear about Jesus, and then they'll get saved. But God has given the Great Commission into our hands. He wants us to use our tongue and declare that gospel out into the world where sinners are.
He has no help but our help to bring them to his side.
You know, God has given women talents and perspectives and unique opportunities to be used of him in his ministry. Join me as we talk about ministry, maybe on the mission field, round the corner, or in your home. And don't forget, the hand that rocks the cradle does rule the world.
We are the only Bible the careless world will read.
Christ modeled the necessity of relationship building. The friendship evangelism dynamic fosters trust, inspires confidence, and earns us the right to be heard. We share in the daily challenges with grace, knowing that we are the only Bible many will ever read.
We are the sinner's gospel. We are the scoffer's creed. We are the Lord's last message written in word and deed. How can we hope to help him if we have no vision?
When we look at the lost and dying around us, do we see what Jesus saw? Do we feel what Jesus felt? And most importantly, do we do what Jesus did? Oh God, give us your vision for this needy world.
We have been given a commission. We have been given a task.
Going isn't finished until there's nowhere left to go. Evangelism is pointless when the evangelized never go.
Teaching isn't worth it if the taught don't teach.
So you see, the responsibility is clear. Christ has no hands but our hands.